How's everybody doing on this Friday? Yeah, the Iceman here on the Jeffrey Rose YouTube channel, and yeah, I've noticed, since my return when I wasn't really active, I noticed I lost subscribers. I noticed the viewership's gone down, but I've also noticed too, there's a lot of people that I'm associated with here on YouTube really aren't on here as much as they used to be, and it's understandable with with a lot of things going on in the world of wrestling. A lot of us aren't pleased with what's been going on, and I myself, it's been an up and down sort of year, but mostly up in my opinion. I think TNA has really done a great job this past week with Drew Galloway winning the belt. Uh, TNA did great as far as ratings go by their measures. Went way up, almost doubled from last week overall. And this past Monday night on Raw, it's the first time in like 550 something days, like a year and a half, man, that Raw didn't open up with a segment. It actually had a match, and it was a tag team match, the New Day and the League of Nations. So that was a first there for quite a long time, and it was really, if you look at it, a lot of people tune into Raw just to see who's going to come out and open up the show and whatnot. For me, Shane coming out and opening up, or Vince coming out and opening up, is okay. I mean, I like that. But week after week with the Authority, Stephanie and Triple H, it got to be pretty monotonous after a while. And I got to give credit since Triple H won the belt. We don't see him much like we used to, but we do see him come out, you know, getting involved, and he's getting involved where the belt's concerned. And I give him credit as well, is that he is in matches, for the title. So he's not laying dormant like Brock Lesnar did for, you know, uh, the time he had the belt with that contract where they had so many just appearances and whatnot. So I give credit to Triple H there, but it's been a week of firsts. A really good TNA show. If you didn't watch it, you might want to look into it. It was very very good in my opinion. And this past Monday's Raw was, you know, it delivered all the way through. I mean, you had the Undertaker on there. You had Lesnar, Vince and Shane. I mean, what more? What more could you really ask for? The show actually delivered. At the end, we saw Roman Reigns return, and it was just a lot of good stuff that happened. So, a very good week uh, in wrestling when it pertains to the WWE and TNA. I have to admit, I've slipped with the Ring of Honor and Lucha as of late because I've been somewhat busy. I sometimes don't find the time to watch these shows, and I say to myself I'm going to watch them later on, and then I just don't get to it. And by the time I do decide to get to it, another episode's ready to air, so it's hard to keep up. Even like with the Total Divas, it's the same thing. So, but anyway, we're trying to get back into the swing of things, and it is March, and there's March Madness going on. Baseball's right around the corner from opening day. Just a lot of good stuff going on. This is the time of year where sports is starting to peak. We got hockey, NBA playoffs coming. Not that far from now. So just a lot of good stuff going on. So it's hard to keep track of everything. But I try to watch a lot of people's videos, um, and I have to admit, a lot of times I may not comment, and a lot of times I'll be the first one to admit it. I don't watch the whole video because usually the beginning of the video tells me what I need to know. But I'm there, and just because I don't comment doesn't mean I don't watch. So anyhow, I just wanted to come by and say where it's at, and we just move on from there. So with all that being said, guys, peace out. Have yourself a really great weekend and enjoy the NCAA men and women's tournament. And we'll see you soon. This is the Iceman. Peace out, everybody.